Welcome to Stalag 13. Sergeant Schulte here playing Axis&Allies Global 1940, Crockett 36, and Schulte's house rule game. Game number 2. This would be Japan turn 4. We have Crockett listening in. The Japanese are going to buy, because we have advanced artillery, we're going to buy 2 infantry and an artillery for 10. We're going to buy 2 infantry and an artillery for 10. We're going to buy a tech token for 5. And we're going to add that to, we already have 2. We have 2 here. That means we can throw 3 dice this turn, and then for 24 we're going to buy 3 destroyers. So we got to resolve this sub that I didn't know was there in C-Zone 93. 2 dice, and if it's a 4, 5, or 6 on both die, it's still a 1. So here's for 93, and we get a 1 and a 4. So Italy loses $1 more. They lose $1 more bucks. So we have 16 to spend next turn. I conceded the $2 for this C-Zone here. And that's 4 dice for the fighters. 5, 6, 7, 8 dice for, yeah, I'll concede the 2. So that's what Japan's buying. We have 3 tech tokens, and we're going to throw, we'll throw 1, 2, and 3 dice. Oh, 3 dice. We get a 3, 4, and a 1. So these carry over, and next turn it'll be 4 dice. So we have 3. I'm just going to put this here so I remember. And then I'll add. So next turn, on turn 5, we would have 4 dice. So that's what we are doing. Also, Croc and I talked. So with the with Germany on the last turn, I had advanced artillery already, and I had radar already. I got a breakthrough, rolled a 6, and then rolled a 1 twice. And then what we are agreeing on is like change this advanced artillery to something that you want. Like, so this could be rockets, this could be jet fighters, or increased factory production. So I've already done that with Japan's super chart. Since I already have jet power, since I already have advanced artillery, I changed that to jet power, and we already have war bonds, so I changed that to super subs. So that's what we are doing. Japan is going to attack C-Zone 42 with 2 subs from off of Borneo. 2 subs from Borneo. Go down there. And we'll send 2 bombers. They'll go 1, 2, 3. Attack those destroyers. And then an artillery from Suiyon's going to Kansu. And that's worth 1 for Japan and 1 off China. What else are we gonna do? I don't think there's. So the Mongolia rule is negated because he attacked Korea. I believe that is correct. So everything else.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. I think everything else is non-coms. Not much to do. Not much. We're just going to do this battle down here for 42. I've got 2 at 2 and 2 at 4. 2 at 2 and 2 at 4. We get 1, 2 hits. The bombers both hit and the subs miss. But he's firing back with 2 at 2. He'll get the same dice. And they miss. And they missed. So the destroyers are gone. The subs are there. The bombers, they went 3. So that's all the combat. Everything else is non-combat moves. Up here, I think we're going to stack. I mean, he's pushing into you. I almost thought about attacking India, Croc, but almost thought.
I gave you so many attacks.
Nope.
I mean, you
Nope.
Three different areas, maybe 4 different areas, and probably one. But I really put you on the
Yeah.
sword of Damocles there.
No. Yeah, this game's way different in China for some reason. Way different. Way different.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did different.
I think the first battle in Yunnan really changed and turned it around. I really believe that setback turn 2 down here in Yunnan.
Oh
yeah. And just losing, I think I lost 3 units there.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't even send the Russian fighters down there, and you still lost.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. I think man. No, we're not. I'm not. Man, Japan's gonna be. They're getting spread thin. Anyway, so non-coms. We're gonna go. We're gonna take these 2 artillery and the infantry and drop them off into Hong Kong. The tank and infantry from Hong Kong go to Guangxi. The fleet is going to move up to Sea Zone 20. 2 carriers move up to 20. The planes move up there as well. Maybe they don't go there. 1, 2, 3. We're going to, man, what did we buy? Destroyers. We'll send 1 destroyer from Sea Zone 6 down to 20. And then over here, we're going to pull everything back. We're going to pull 3 infantry. Are going to pull back to Guangxi from Hunan. A mech is going to pull back to Guangxi. 2 artillery are going to pull back to Guangxi. This guy's getting chipped out. Oh, man. Oh, the bombers. The bombers have 3 spaces. 1, 2. So they'll go 1, 2. They're going to go back to Guangxi as well. I think that, oh, we have, that's war bonds. I didn't. And then the mech, man. These mech are going to go 1, 2 down to Guangxi. And then I believe that is it. That looks to be about it. Yep. Looks to be about it for Japan. Income, we're on 43. $43. We have a war bonds die to roll right there. Ooh, a 6 plus 1 is 7. Whoa, that's the first good roll I've had for war bonds. Everything else has been 1. So we get $7 more for it. That's nice. $7 more for war bonds. That's nice. And then placing units. We've got to place units. We're going to place 3 destroyers in Sea Zone 6. 1, 3.
What's that bring your destroyers to, by the way?
Say again?
How many destroyers does that bring you to?
There are 5 destroyers in Sea Zone 6 and 1 in Sea Zone 20.
Okay.
And then we're going to place 2 infantry and an artillery in Shanghai. And then we're going to place 2 infantry and 1 artillery in Hong Kong. 1 artillery in Hong Kong. And so, money-wise, the Japanese have 45 plus 5 is 50. We got to roll for Borneo. Got to roll for Borneo. 1, 2, 3, and here's 4 dice. 4, 5, and 6 misses. But he still would convoy for 2 if these all miss. So here's for Borneo. So he rolled a 4, 4, and a 6, and a 1. So he does 2. Take off 2 for the because that's
it's 3. It's 1 no matter what, plus whatever the number is. Ah,
yeah, okay, 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and I think that means Italy is probably down 1 too, because you rolled a 1, so that's a 2 actually out of southern France. I forgot about that. It's 1 plus the dice roll.
Okay, so 3 off of Japan, and then 1 more off of Italy.
Yep, that's right. Yep. That's it.
So Japan would have 45, 47. 47 to spend next turn. And now we can do a recap. 2 subs off 42. Guangxi has 7 infantry, 3 artillery, 1 fighter, 4 mech, 1 tank, 5 TAC bombers, and 2 strategic bombers. Hong Kong has 3 infantry, 3 artillery. Shanghai has 2 infantry, 1 artillery. There's 1 artillery in Kansu. Sea Zone 20 has 2 carriers with 2 fighters and 2 TAC bombers, 2 transports, 1 destroyer, 1 cruiser, 2 battleships. Up there in Manchuria, 1 AA gun, and what is this? 6, 10, 11 infantry, 1 AA gun. Tokyo has 3 AA guns, 2 fighters, 1 TAC bomber, 3 infantry. Sea Zone 6. I'm thinking about one last combat. No, never mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Now, I was thinking of 1 non-combat now. Now, Sea Zone 6, 3 aircraft carriers with 6 fighters, 5 destroyers, and then Tokyo, I already said Tokyo, 3 infantry, 2...
Only 4 kamikazes left.
Yes. Ah, man. Yeah, and that'll be it. Oh, and then down here in New Britain, 3 infantry in New Britain, 2 infantry in Borneo. And that is Japan turn 4. Schulte.
Just to let everyone know, we're doing a sped up process.
Yep.
So that the Italy, Germany, and Japan can almost go seamlessly.
Yep.
And Russia can go all Pacific Russia, and that sets it up so that we can stay in turn order. But the only problem is, or the only hurdle is, France and Anzac and do have to do their turns blind. So I'm hoping to set up my board. This will make it a lot easier.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I would love that. Yep.
Very interesting game, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. It's different. It's definitely. I'm still on here, Croc, but I'm getting ready to. I'm getting ready to sign off. Croc is on the line. This is Japan turn 4. Definitely a different game from the last game. Definitely, I think Japan had easier time in China last game.
Yes.
This,
Yunnan fight.
yeah, I really think that setback early on in the games is just, man, it's just, and then Japan losing troops is just so hard to come back. They're so precious to the Japanese on the mainland.
And American shipyards doesn't help that because you have to build more.
Yeah.
And then the sub warfare makes you build destroyers. So yeah, yep.
Yep, definitely an interesting game. A lot of fun. So, hey, Croc. So, what do you know what the Russians are doing in Europe?
I do not. I mean, I'm pretty happy about holding Bryansk.
I know.
That is, it's called my Bryansk forward strategy.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty happy about still having Novgorod, which is really cool history.
Yes.
So I don't know if they can do much except for hold on. And if I could keep Bryansk even one more turn, that would thrill me, but I'm not sure. Gotta do the math.
Yeah. Hey, so Croc. So one thing I wanted to clarify. Like I watched your Allied recap,
Yes.
and I watched that before the blind, and so like in your Allied recap. Well, anyway, hey, so this is Japan turn 4. Schulte out.